Winchester is a small medieval city southeast of London with a population of around 45,200 people. It's no surprise that England the last few years have gotten a few asylum seekers and immigrants coming over to this country to get a better job and life for themselves and their families. And some people actually don't have a choice. They actually have to run from their country. And Winchester is just like every other city in England. They have a few immigrants and asylum seekers coming over here. With all the media attention that's been the last few years, and not the good ones, we can also see that some people have negative thinking about asylum seekers and immigrants coming over to this country. How is it to be an immigrant or asylum seeker in Winchester? And what is this community doing to help them? One place we have to look at is here at the University of Winchester. The university has around 7,000 students, some new and some old. But what else are they doing except helping people getting their degree? And what are they doing for the people that comes to England with nothing? The man we're going to talk to now knows more about it, so let's find out.
So I'm overall responsible for the international students coming into the university, whether they're coming from inside the European Union, whether they're coming from Norway, Japan, or whether they're coming as 1-year students, 3-year students, study abroad students, whatever their circumstances. There's a big team of us, obviously, within the university. The university welcomes asylum seekers, that's a really important point. The values of the university are well documented, being compassionate, being caring, being thoughtful, and doing the right thing. If they're asylum seekers, that makes absolutely no difference to us in terms of whether they get a place or not. It just means that there's a whole level of different support in place for those guys when they come to Winchester. Our interest is in not how their background is, our interest is in doing the right thing for those students. We've always taken students at Winchester who've had backgrounds that maybe are not mainstream. With regard to the asylum seeker students, they've been coming here for a number of years, which is not a recent thing for us. Now, obviously, the pace has picked up in the last couple of years with the Syrian crisis, but there have always been students coming to Winchester who've had or are seeking asylum or sanctuary or shelter in the UK. But for us, they're more valuable than everybody else. So our values as a university will be to embrace these guys and say, welcome to Winchester. Very simply, it's the right thing to do. The mood around the UK, the attitude towards asylum seekers is varies from place to place and region to region. This university's values are very clear, that students who need help should get help from us. And if we have the wherewithal to do so, the means and the desire to help these guys, absolutely yes. And this is from the top down. This isn't just a low-level initiative from the university staff. This is from the Vice-Chancellor, excuse me, and the senior management team right through the university to do what we're supposed to be doing. And to do it willingly and enthusiastically. Well, there is a bit more than that, because asylum seekers is one group of students we have at the university. There's also sanctuary award holders, students being granted asylum and sanctuary in the UK, and they're dealt with by my colleague Terry Sanderson, who does a tremendous amount in the community to make sure these guys and their processes and their paperwork is all supported. The HESPAL scheme, which was about 3 years now. About 3 years ago, the Palestinian Authority, the British Council got together with a former ambassador to the Palestinian Authority from the UK to say we should give these guys a chance to study in the UK. Which UK universities are happy to work with us, where the Palestinian Authority and the British Council would waive or support the students for their accommodation and tuition and their subsistence costs, but the university would waive the tuition fees completely.
One of the families that the university have helped is Mohammed, his wife, and his 2 kids. A Syrian family that came to England 3 years ago, and everyone in this family is hardworking people. And everyone in this family is also trying to be a family in this society. I was so lucky to meet up with them, and right away I got to experience their culture, and they welcomed me with open arms. Even though they didn't want to be on camera, you're still going to hear their views and their stories. Even after the interviews, Mohammed and his family did insist for me to eat lunch with them and just sit and talk with them about anything else.
The university helping me, they put like a volunteering lady. She's lecturer in university. She helped me with my English, to improve my English. She's a teacher, so she's teaching me the high things she teach to the student, which make me feel more confident with learning and improve my English so quick. Especially when you meet someone like and who teach you face to face, so you get much benefit from that when you are, other than when you are in a class with lots of students. So it's really helpful.
Yes, we help us a lot to improve my language, and I really enjoy to learn English. It's a English very popular language in the world. Yeah, and university I have a friend. He helped me to improve my English, to speak some word, writing, reading, some spelling. Yes, it's very good for me. Before I am not saying English anything. I don't to say, for example, hello to hi before. Now it's much better than last 3 years. It was very bad. Yes, I was in Lebanon. I lived in Lebanon 4 years. I don't have visa. Just for 1 year. First year I have visa. Second year, third year I don't have visa. I was very scared because the police see me. They stop me. They said why I don't have visa. The government will give us visa in Lebanon only for 1 year. Yes, sometimes I sitting at home, no work. If you don't work, you need money for your children, for life to buy something. If you need something, some food, it's very bad life.
The life was bad actually because we live in Lebanon before we came here, which is so bad, and a lots of problem happening there. You know, the work wasn't good to earn enough money to have a good life. So we wasn't happy at all. The education for children as well, there was no education. About like somewhere to go, there's nowhere to go because we were scared from the border, fly border in on the road, because there is no like a visa to stay there. If you need to renew your visa, you have to pay a lot of money, about £1,000, to afford the live there. And then I said, there's no good work to earn enough money. It's just to cover your house rent and to eat something very simple. So yes, we are much happier here in England. The life in Winchester is brilliant. I like Winchester. I like to live in Winchester because it's a very beautiful city, very old, and Winchester is very safe other than other countries.
Yeah, for the future, it's good for us if we good speaking English to work much better. To don't need like interpreter or translator to explain us what we need if we need to buy something. So we need to learn language. It's good for us, English.
We see the bad in the media about every culture, but we have to think that in every group is something negative, but we can't only see that. It's not only the families that comes to this country that have to adjust. We as a community have to be able to help out, and I think that we have a lot to learn from each other.